Soybeans continue to find the positive side while corn tried to fight back midweek. Ag Day's Michelle Rook has more on that and the drop in cattle in markets now.
Corn and soybeans to the plus side on Wednesday. Chuck Shelby's in with analysis, and soybeans, Chuck, continuing to see some follow through buying, kind of pricing in the positive WASD. But how much higher do you think we need to go here, or can we go?
1075 in the futures market in the November contract would be a target of the market, and some resistance there. But if you could push through there with some reasons, then $11 would be the ultimate target of the market.
So Chuck, what about yield? Because I think there's still some questions marks about soybean yield. And even if we dropped a bushel, we could definitely see an even more explosive market, couldn't we?
When you look at the Eastern Corn Belt, we've been getting scattered moisture, but really the East needs some really significant rains to finish the beans off. In the West, it seems like they've had more moisture and things look pretty good there. But the month of August, the end of the season, is really important, and right now it's a little bit concerning, I guess, if you're a producer in the Eastern Corn Belt.
Corn getting a little help, obviously, from the rally in soybeans on Wednesday, but do you think that this market basically has all the bearish news priced in, or does the market just not believe these big record yield numbers?
Well, it probably did a pretty good job of anticipating some of the yield numbers. The acreage was a big surprise to the market, but as we go forward, I mean, what was in this report wasn't a field survey. I think the crop tour coming up will probably have an impact as far as what they find. I know there's been some pollination issues reported, and ultimately we went into this report pretty negative and came out, with the market rallying a bit, the funds big shorts. So for at the moment, I think we probably digested all the negative news we've had so far.
Okay, so you think maybe the low isn't in the corn market? We don't have to go back and retest last year's 385 low?
I think you still have to look at the impact of a lot more acres and a really good yield any way you cut it. So I'm not confident that we really, made a bottom yet. And there's a lot of information we need to digest yet to know that answer.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. Chuck Shelby with Risk Management Commodities. We'll have more Ag Day coming up.
Ag Day, brought to you by the 5-year anniversary of Brevant Seeds. Here's to 5 years of not just winning, but collecting one game-changing W after another. See all of our wins at Brevant.com/wins.